I want to diffuse the situation. I want to take the high road and be the bigger man here. In terms of, I'm not going to post anything. She could say whatever she wants about me. I mean, I have a lot of dirt in my arsenal, if you will. So, and she could say whatever she wants about me, and I can debunk everything as well. So I can care less.
Yes. Well, on the video, you did say that I mean, this is the video that I saw. Like, I don't want to cause
Mhm.
any problems for Jolie either, but I mean, the video where you said like she came after her with a knife, like that is now
Yeah,
out there from that video.
right. Yeah. So, I mean, I've heard from numerous people tell me that I wasn't there, so I can't say per se. I can't say I mean, I honestly, I should probably retract that, saying that she didn't go up, went after. But I heard that. Like I said, I wasn't there, and I just want to let the evidence. Everything is going to unfold itself. So, and then that's what I heard, and people were putting it out there. I was getting DMs about it. So I just kind of repeated what people were telling me. But like I said, I don't know if that's true or not. Allegedly, that's what happened. But I don't know for sure, if that
Yeah, I
makes
mean,
sense.
same
I just
here.
don't know.
Like, people
Uh,
were,
uh,
I
uh,
don't wake up and Kelly is not part of my show. People were sending me all sorts of proof and DMs and things saying that there's ring footage on the doorbell and that there's proof of this. But I mean, obviously, I didn't see it either. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of
mhm.
it.
Right, right. I think something's gonna come point or the other.
What about, because Kelly has gone on to say like she's done a lot of videos where she says everything is fine with Jolie, like they have a great relationship. She talks to her every
Hmm.
day, like, which is kind of opposite from what you said in the videos where like
Hmm.
Jolie kind of disowned her.
Hmm.
So Kelly's saying that they speak all the time.
Yeah, they're just not on. I mean, they're not on good terms. I just hope they salvage the relationship, because a daughter should be there with their mother, and I love my niece with all my heart and soul. I don't really want to. I don't want to hurt her, and I don't want to really elaborate on that too much. Just for the sole fact that I'm just looking out for Jolie. Um, and I just hope they can reconcile and salvage the relationship. I pray for that to happen, and I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna be taking the high road here, man. And just be the bigger person and not try to expose or put anything out there. But here's the thing. I mean, I told her, and you might have saw one of my videos. I said, if she keeps putting stuff out there and whatever she says, I have tons of evidence. I have a lot of stuff in my arsenal, like I said before. So that would happen if she keeps, egging me and pushing that button, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. You said you have files that are as big as the Epstein files, that if
Epstein
she
Files, exactly.
I watched all your videos. People have sent them all to me. So do you think, because like she said, you posted these videos and then she did come back at you low and say, yeah, she's up here, you're down here, we're all
Oh,
down
she does
here.
that. She does that with everybody. You know what I mean? I mean, I
Uh-huh.
know. I mean, I can tell you this. In my age, I'm more successful than her in terms of doing everything on my own. I don't need to marry someone and use their money to as a ladder, if that makes sense. I literally did everything on my own. I'm a self-made man. I have uh, about 20 million in escrow right now. I sound like Kelly. I have this and I have that. I sound like a narcissist. I don't even want to tell people what I have. Like, I don't even like telling people, anybody know what I'm doing at all. I don't like that. I just don't. I'm not that way. And it's just not a good look. It's not a good. It's just it's disgusting to be that way. I have this, I have that. I own my first house in this, and I have that. Like, I mean, it looks so bad, and it looks so narcissistic. I'm not that way, and I don't fat shame or anything like that and put people down. I mean, there's a lot of people that have genetic predispositions, and I acknowledge that. Like, I'm in the behavioral health side. I understand all of that, and I don't want to discriminate.
Right. Well, they say people that truly have things and are happy about themselves don't need to talk. I mean, I don't like talking
Hmm.
about things either that I have, or it's
A
just
lot of
I'm
deflection,
not
a lot of
interested.
there's a lot. It's a lot of deflection and projecting. Usually, when people are like that, they're projecting, how they're really not that way. If that makes sense, that's just how it is. Hmm.
That does make sense. Do you think, because like you did, you said all this, she posted these videos, you mentioned the Epstein files, like her videos did come down. This
Hmm.
is someone who's not, is a bully, who's not afraid of people.
Sure.
So, like, do you think she took her videos down because she heard you say, I have all this information and she knows that you do, and she's like scared that it's going to come out?
Well, possibly that, and maybe it's just because of Jolie, because Jolie was texting me a minute ago, just not to do anything. I don't, like I said, I mean, I don't want to hurt her or anything like that. I don't even want to put her involved. I don't want to, I just feel bad for her. It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's a really, really, really bad situation. And she doesn't know how to, I don't know if she has like Tourette's, but she'll like, everything she has unfiltered, it'll just come off and she'll just say anything, you know?
Yeah, and like Jolie is a child, and I mean she's grown, but she's a child, and she doesn't
Sure.
ask for this.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly.
What about, because you say that you're self-made, and like you just
Mhm.
said, like that Kelly has, used people, like, right, she has three husbands,
Yeah.
like what? What are you saying? She marries for money?
Yeah, I mean, so the proof is in the pudding. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. I mean, you can think whatever, be delusional, say, I own this and I did that. I made my money this way. I mean, when you partner up with somebody who has money, you're gonna more than likely you're gonna utilize that money and make more money when you're marrying into money, if that makes sense. Like I mean, I never married like that. I didn't want to get married. I mean, I've had chances to do that, but it's just, I just don't want to be in that same realm Kelly's in. Like I said, I'm self-made. I did everything on my own. Literally did everything on my own. And she talks about jealous. Like I hope the best for my sister. I'm not jealous of her whatsoever. Like I want her to succeed and do very well. And it just seems like maybe she's jealous of me, or maybe just because I'm doing everything on my own. And she'll see it because you'll start to see like everything once like my storage units and things like that are all set up and finally done. Which these things take time, and it's gonna probably be around like 9 to 12 months. And once all of that's said, then she can see. I don't have to brag, or it's the proof's in the pudding, right? I mean, I can do that right now, but yeah, maybe she might be jealous. I don't know. I'm not jealous of her whatsoever. I want the best for her. She's my sister, for God's sake.
That makes sense. What about, so like, do you think, is that why she married Rick as well?
I think it was just for you go from man to man to man to man to man after all these years, and